All right. Day 17 of spring, year 2. We are propagating ancient fruit. We're propagating pineapples. We still have a few sprinklers left to make, sadly. I don't know if I would call it a miscalculation, but I became aware that there are some tillable tiles around the edges of the farm that I did not realize were tillable. So we can make those sprinklers and fill those up. Hey, Shy. This is gonna be a very chill stream today. I'm very much done with Skull Cavern runs for a while, so I think you might be happy to see that there's gonna be more socializing today. Not gonna be as stressful, I think. We've got very little on our plate right now. We've got some more sprinklers to make to get around the edges of the farm, and we just have to keep checking on Ginger Island, and I guess we can do some volcano dungeon stuff so that we can get enough cinder shards to get that deluxe retaining soil recipe, so that we can, after we're done with the sprinklers. Okay, that's great. That's great. Stay chill. Don't let work get to you. But yeah, we've got sprinklers that we can engage along the left side, the west side, and the south side. I discovered that these are tillable. So we'll do a little bit more of that, a little bit more sprinkler making. I know this side is not tillable. Yeah, that's definitely not tillable. Yeah, deep breaths, Shy, deep breaths. All right, so I guess we want to get our peach trees in here. This is something I've been trying to remember to do for I don't know how long. Weeks of game time anyway. To get more peach trees in here so that we can be better at socializing. Because, I mean, every social interaction that I've ever had that involved peaches was definitely better than the ones that didn't involve peaches, right? I'd say that's a pretty safe bet. Took like a 3-hour nap to your VODs yesterday. Oh, that is such a great compliment. Thank you. Thank you. That is a wonderful compliment. We're gonna save our peaches for I don't want to say the people that matter, but if I see Harvey, I have to have a peach ready. Well, Emily, have I got news for you? There are magic rings. There are magic rings. Maybe she wants one. What's got you in such a fuss, Lewis? Huh, did we do something to piss him off? People that matter. Yeah, I know, it was kind of a brash way to say it. But there are some people that matter to this farmer more than others. That's not, I don't think that's controversial. What did we do to make Lewis mad? What? I don't remember doing anything to make him mad. Apparently we did. We didn't give him anything he hates. We definitely haven't been hitting anyone with slingshots, because I don't even own a slingshot. What's got him in such a tizzy? Alright, let's check out the special order boards. Face of Crab is living local mine. Pay someone to slay 5 of them. I mean, that is something I would like to do. I would like to get that crab ring. Pam's birthday tomorrow. We definitely don't want to miss the bookseller this month. Definitely don't want to miss the bookseller. Closed on Wednesdays, of course. I don't think Joja sells fruit trees, do they? Let's go see. I'm fine just watching from a distance. Yeah, I'm not really up for football there, Alex. I got stuff to do, thanks. I don't think Joja sells. See, if you join Joja, you can get the auto petters for 50,000 gold each. I mean, that is a very good deal. So, if you're not that comfortable with Skull Cavern runs, maybe go Joja route. I don't like it that much. You know, it's not that exciting. It kind of takes a lot of the excitement out of the game. It's just gold. Okay. So they definitely don't sell fruit trees. And it's 500,000 gold for the movie theater, which we're not ready to do yet. I wish, like, you could click on the sale items and see. Synthetic butter, it's cheap. Okay, but they don't sell butter. Yeah, I had never done it before, and it's very likely I will never be doing it again. I wanted to try it once to see how it was, and I did. And we can say we're done with it now. I think for this challenge, it was pretty appropriate. I just wanted to slam crops onto the farm. I didn't want details. I just wanted volume, sheer volume. So I think Joja was actually appropriate for this, but I can't really say that I've enjoyed it. It kind of turns the game a bit, I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. It's just less interesting. You know, you have less accomplishment. And you definitely have, as we've seen, less interaction with the NPCs in the game. But I think it did. I think it did fit this challenge pretty well, actually. But I think in the future, I'm going to have a very good reason to do it, because I'm not really wanting to do it again. Let's have a look at what's going on Ginger Island here. Man, this is like the 14th fossilized ribs I've found. Alright, I think we're at that moment where we can kind of leave the pineapples to become one harvest day. We can just kind of walk away from this and wait for them all to be harvested at once. And I'm just going to leave the taro root. I don't need to keep cycling that. I just need 100 of them there, so that if I get the island ingredients quest, I can do it immediately. That is like top priority right now, that island ingredients quest. Delivery Elliot Daffodil. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. We could go try to do the crabs. I would love to get that crab ring. It's +5 defense, and since I'm so bad at combat and I love to just stand in the bomb blasts without a care in the world, having higher defense goes a long way. It is definitely too late for the key fruit thing. If you're going to do that, you have to get it on the first day of the month. Right, you need the full 28 days for that. There's no way that's happening in 12 days. Alright, we could definitely do this though. We could definitely do this. It might cost us some gold, but we do want some gems here so we can start getting these. Pierre's missing stock list would be nice, but really we're just looking for pressure nozzles here. We're just looking for pressure nozzles. We want to have as few sprinklers as possible. Key to the town is always nice, because you can just go in anyone's house at any time. Maybe slightly rude to use it. But you know what, Pierre? You're not closed on Wednesdays anymore. Right? For 20 key gems. You're not closed on Wednesdays anymore. I think that really is it. We're not going to be using the heavy tappers. We don't need 100% need hyperspeed grow at all. Deluxe fertilizer, that actually is a good one. That is a good one. We probably want to get that first. We have actually tons of iridium, and once the ancient fruit is planted, it's there forever, so we don't need it to grow faster. But since we're selling the raw crop, since we're selling the raw produce, higher quality means higher gold. So that's actually a good one. We'll probably get that first, and the rest is irrelevant. So we'll get the deluxe fertilizer, and also from the island trader the deluxe retaining soil, and those are going to be our two main fertilizers that we use. If we were just going to stick with the cauliflower, melons, and pumpkins, then we would definitely be using deluxe speed grow. I just don't know about buying 4,000 deluxe speed grow at once, you know? What would that be? That would be 40,000, 320,000. 320,000 gold for enough deluxe speed grow to fill up the whole farm. I mean, I guess that would be worth it, because it would get us a whole nother harvest in the same season. We're not going to look at that perfection tracker, okay? We're going to ignore that. We're not going for perfection. We're going to ignore that exists. Let's just double check that we have no ancient fruits ready. We don't, but we will soon. And then we'll just keep expanding that. Alright. If we happen to see Elliot, we can give him a daffodil. I don't know where he is during the desert festival. Did we check in the greenhouse today? We did. We did. That short-term memory. That's coming back to bite me. Alright, and we did get an oak resin. We might at some point want to make one keg to help us complete the raccoon quests. I know right now he just wants snails and a smoked bullhead, I think it was. So we could definitely do some of that work. We could make some crab pots, Haven't made any crab pots. Let's just pull one of those daffodils back out. We haven't made any crab pots this whole game. So we could do that. Just put this stuff away. I assume the calico eggs will just disappear tomorrow when it's not the desert festival anymore. Alright, crab pots. And actually what we'll do is we will go down to the sewer and reset our fishing so that we don't have to bait them. Actually, let's go down and reset that right now, and then we'll actually make them tomorrow because it makes them cheaper to make. This one we've got to figure out a little bit at a time how the cheapest way to get this one done is going to be. You know, we're going to have some stuff in our chests from hoarding, but we're not going to have all that. Not going to have all of that. That's too much. So we'll go down, reset our fishing since we're not relying on selling fish for income. And we're also just not doing a lot of fishing right now at all. So we'll reset this for the easy crab pots. Just to get this one challenge done, this one quest. Alright, fishing. Cool. Hey, you know what? I mean, I'm here. I might as well talk to Krobus. Right? Might as well. He's got nothing that I want to buy at the moment, other than the return scepter, which is definitely, as soon as we have a free, just 2 million gold sitting in our pocket, we will definitely be giving it to him for that return scepter. That is a big, a big quality of life improvement. Saves a lot of time. Let's see who's in the saloon. It is completely abandoned. No one is in the saloon, and he didn't even put a cash box here for me to get anything while he's gone. That's actually irresponsible, Gus. That's irresponsible. I was going to buy coffee from you. You've just turned away free business. There's Elliot. Alright, he's apparently going to rub it on a sore joint. I've never heard of that. Has anyone heard of rubbing a daffodil on a sore joint? I mean, I guess it's just as eccentric as putting an emerald under your pillow or an amethyst on your mantelpiece. They have some traditions here that are questionable. Alright, coming up on a fish smoker, and then we won't even have to get a cave jelly to make one. But we'll see which happens first. I should probably just go fish up a cave jelly, because 2 prize tickets might take a while. We need to smoke a bullhead for the raccoon. Alright, so we did find Elliot. So now I guess we go look for lava crabs. The lava crabs, they'll be down below level 80. So I guess we're doing some gold farming. Sounds good. And if we happen upon some lava crabs, then good for us. I guess, what, do I have to just swing the sword at every red rock just to check? Just to check, just to make sure. They're pretty rare. Right? Like, is there a place where lava crabs are more common? I think it's just every floor beneath 80 has a chance. So I think we just have to look at the level and just swing at every red rock we see and hope that one of them is a crab. Tell you what, this is a job for the wiki. This is a job for the wiki. Lava crab. Lava crab, yeah, it's just every floor from 81 to 119. So it's the entire rest of the mines. So yeah, and you have to strike them with a weapon to find out if they're a lava crab or not. Okay, so that's it. So there's nothing that we can do more than what we're already doing here. Is just swing our weapon at every red rock we see. And we'll find out if it's a lava crab or not. So we just need to get lucky. That's it. Oh, there's one. All right. Nice. All right, hold on. Banning spam here. Right, it's not enough to keep the spam hidden. You have to ban them. Just to help out. Just to make sure. One of the things is when you ban someone, I have it set so if I ban someone, they can't join my channel. They can't join the stream anymore. I have full inventory. Okay. Oh, we got a parrot egg. I mean, we don't have another trinket at the moment, so it's as good as anything, right? It's better than nothing. And I'm just going to throw the calico eggs away. They're not good for anything. The desert festival ends now. Alright, there's our parrot companion. There's a rock crab. Nice. And there's another one. Oh, we're actually making really good time on this. Oh yeah, just swing the sword. Just swing the sword and it'll tell us if we've got a rock crab or not. Alright, I just got 250 gold from something. Was that from the parrot? I don't know how the parrot works. I've never used the parrot before. Alright, we'll throw away our mixed seeds there. I don't know how the parrot works. that? Yeah, I think that was the parrot, because there it was again. Yeah, I thought that one was in a weird spot. Oh wow, I'm actually hurting. Haven't even been paying attention. That's me in combat. That's me in combat. Alright, so the parrot, I mean 250 gold every so often from killing a monster. That could add up, you know, that could add up. I'm just not that fond of combat, so we're not going to be farming enough combat for that really to amount to much for us. Alright, let's just make sure. There we go. And it is 11:40. Let's swing at some red rocks for a bit and then head home. Okay, let's head home. I'm not passing out for this. Not for this. Alright, there's Gus. We'll just talk to everyone. We'll just talk to everyone. Oh, hey, Kent, while you're here, speed up and go get that war memento thing. And get that started. Ooh. Alright, full. Okay, what do I even have? Stuff for the mining, of course. Plenty of stuff for the mining bin. Whoops, I missed one. Okay, now let's just grab... I'm cutting the time close. I said this was not going to be an anxious run here. And here I am, 12:40, chasing Kent down with the war memento. We fought together in the war, chill. Oh man. Sorry for your loss, Kent. Gourmet tomato salt. And hey, Gus is right there. Stardew Valley Rose. I'm pretty sure that goes to Sandy. So we'll head to the desert tomorrow and give that to Sandy. But for now, we just need to get to bed. We just need to get to bed. Okay. We have time, as long as Chillin' Jr. will get out of my way. We gotta get petted by the fire here. We gotta do our nightly routine to relax and get ready for bed. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so we're doing the Trapper and Mariner Lore Master. I don't want to bother baiting these. I just want to go harvest stuff. That legend pond just trickling in the money. Slowly but surely trickling in the money. Neutral day. Infinite energy plus 1 ore. Because we're probably going back to the mine to hunt crabs again. A bullhead frenzy has begun in the mountains. Oh, we might actually want to participate in that. We do need to smoke a bullhead. And we don't currently have any on us. So we might want to go find that bullhead frenzy. Alright, what else are we working on? With the Keys Prismatic Range, I'm kind of going to wait until the last minute for that. That's not a high priority. That's a low priority. We want to do it, but it's not a high priority. The tropical fish, I'm abandoning that one. I'm not doing that. And we only need one more lava crab, so we definitely do want to do that. The rainbow shell, we need to wait for summer. Maple syrup is on its way. Maple syrup, it's on its way. Alright. So that's that for the farm. Our farm is taken care of for the moment. We've got 2,900 cauliflowers planted there. Is Pam on vacation? Wait, can I change Pam's sign? I can. Alright, what do we put? What do we put? School's out for summer. School's out forever. Alright, why did he let us do that? Well, at least if she's on vacation, then we don't have to wait for 10 o'clock to get on the bus. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Oh, I messed up. Today is Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I need to, you know what? I'm just going to immediately get back on the bus and go get some prismatic shards. Have a sip of tea and go get some prismatic shards so that we can buy that sweet, sweet magic rock candy. Do we have any other gems we want to take with us? Oh, I have some extra legend roe there that's been waiting for a free preserve jar. Alright, what do we got? 3 prismatic shards, 3 rubies, a few diamonds, and that's that for now. Excuse me, bud. Excuse me, bud. Let me get around you. Oh my goodness. He really gets in the way. He really gets in the way. Alright, let's go. Back to the desert to give Sandy a rose and get a hard candy to comfort us in our mine runs. Alright, we're stacking these. We're stacking the spicy ale, we're stacking the espresso. So when we want some speed, we don't have to feel bad about guzzling it down. It's locked. Okay, so we can just wander the desert for a moment. That looks like an iridium bar, doesn't it? The oasis is kind of falling apart here. Kind of falling apart. Gotta get that stuff repaired. Anything else cool? Some coconuts. The forage here is an ingredient for the desert warp obelisk. That is something we're going to want eventually. It's not super duper required right now. Been on the shelf for 10 years and no one has bought it. Okay. Man, how long has the bus been out? Alright, we know, actually this is one thing, we know we need 10 beets. I already know that ahead of time. That's gonna be something that we have to do after we do the rainbow shell for Mr. Key. And do we want to start stockpiling the deluxe speed grow now? Or just wait until we actually need it? It's 80 each. What? Let's see, melons. I'm on the wiki again. And the wiki is being slow. Oh no, have I lost internet connection? You live on the wiki, yeah. I don't know if I've lost internet connection. Okay, there it goes. That was weird. Hey, look, this game is... there's a lot of stuff going on. I do have an idea. Stream is still... Yeah, I think it was just the Stardew Valley wiki page was being slow there. I kind of panicked for a moment. We do get internet outages frequently. We do get power outages frequently. They usually just last for a second, and then they're back up, like something is switching somewhere. Alright, the melons. The melons, they only require regular speed grow, but deluxe speed grow would get me an entire extra week of leeway for planting. The regular speed grow would mean I have to plant everything exactly on the same day. So the deluxe speed grow is definitely the way to get a whole nother melon harvest. So maybe that's worth it. And we only have one more Thursday in the season, so I guess while we're here... Alright, while we're here, we just do it. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That's all we need. Actually, we do need a little bit more than that. Alright, that should be enough. Even if I get all the sprinklers all the way around, I think 3,300 is going to be more than enough to do our whole farm. Alright. And it's still just 9:30 in the morning, so we're making good time here. We got that remote. I have to take the remote to George, I think. Have to take the remote to George. I'm not sure why it's George, because he's not going to know how to use it. But I guess we could teach him. He loves TV. I know he loves TV, but he can't hardly figure out the remote he has. Giving him an advanced remote is just going to confuse things. Has more buttons than a regular remote, perfect for the average TV watcher. See, he's confused. Oh no, see, we've actually angered him again. Oh, he did find a new channel though. It's glowed blue and stayed cold for over 40 years like magic. Arctic shard. That sounds like something we take to the wizard. That definitely sounds like something we take to the wizard. We're still not over the cauliflowers. First time you've seen one of those in a while. Cooked it up for dinner, filled the house with a scrumptious smell. It was a hit. Alright. Alright. Well, thank you, Granny. Anyways. And cookies. Oh, man. Here, have a peach. Oh, we've already given her 2 gifts. Already given George 2 gifts. Ah, but it is Thursday. It's no longer Wednesday, so we can go. Someone bring me 25 pieces of wood. Yeah, sure, that's not a problem. We can go get our peach trees. Yeah, see, the deluxe speed grow from Sandy on Thursday is even cheaper than regular speed grow from Pierre, so there's no reason not to do it, I guess. Alright, let's get... What am I thinking? Maybe 4 or 5? I think 5 more peaches. We'll have 6 peach trees. So every 3 days we'll grab 18 peaches. So every week that's enough for a peach for everybody, no matter what. We're very unlikely to be giving out like 56 gifts a week, I think. You know, some weeks definitely, but most weeks we probably won't gift everyone twice perfectly. So we don't need to have the perfect amount. We just need to have good enough. Where is our peaches? There they are. Okay, peach. Oh, right. I have to zoom in so that my toolbar isn't overriding what I'm trying to do there. Can I put it there? No, it has to be there. Okay. So that's our peaches. They'll be ready in a month. And over the summertime, then we can get really serious about relationships. We can start taking it seriously. Whoops. Oh, that's right, and we want to get the crab pots in. We want to get the crab pots in the ponds, because we want those 5 snails. And we did not go do the bullhead frenzy that we heard about on the valley-wide PA system. Not sure how that message actually arrived at us. Just a sense. We just got a sense that there was a bullhead frenzy in the mountains. It was a very mysterious feeling, but we were very certain about what it meant. 5 miles away, in a mountain lake, there are a bunch of fish jumping around. Potentially infused with the element of ice. I'll take it if you don't mind. Received a wriggling worm. Okay, well I know exactly who that's going to. That's going to Willy. That's going to Willy. There cannot be another person that wants that wriggling worm as much as Willy does. I mean, I could see a world in which Pam would be the one to get that, because she does enjoy fishing, although she doesn't really talk about it much. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Whoops. All right. She doesn't really talk about it much, but she does really enjoy fishing, and she wishes she would be better at it. And as is maybe obvious, she's a very jealous person, so when she sees other people doing very well, instead of being happy for them, she's mad. So you could definitely make an argument that the wriggling worm should go to Pam. Have a sip of tea. Alright, let's try and catch Willy while he's open, maybe? I'm not sure that it matters, but I would like to buy some more tackle, some more spinners from him. And I might as well buy the fish smoker recipe while I'm here. Alright. Those should stack. That's just one of those things that I have an opinion about. The spinners should stack. They take up too much inventory space. Alright, let's give him his worm. Perfect bait for a catfish he's been trying to catch. Let me trade you this. Not sure what it is, but it washed up on the beach not too long ago. Pirate's locket. Okay, so that's what we give to Birdie on the island. So we've done the whole roundabout. And I mean, what's stopping us from just doing that now, right? Right? Things are relaxed now. We don't have to worry. We don't have to be too uptight about what we're getting done in a day right now. Just check to make sure there's no ancient fruit ripe there. Oh, we do have ripe star fruit though. So we will want to go ahead and harvest those and replant pineapples. Alright, there you go, Birdie. Just throw it, toss it on the ground. Just toss it on the ground. There you go. Seems a little harsh. Still has his smell after all these years. That must have been one powerful smell. That familiar putrid funk, yeah. That must have been a powerful smell. It's never too late to live, Birdie. I mean, I don't disagree. It's a wonderful place here on Ginger Island to just chill out. Teach you a special recipe. Okay. Learn to craft fairy dust. Oh. Well, thank you. We're not going to be using fairy dust. But that's okay. Bowl of poi and a glass of freshly squeezed mango juice. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Alright, we do need to... well, geez. Well, geez, what do we need to do? Harvest some of these. Okay, we need to get rid of stuff. The beet seeds, I'm about to use them in just a second. I can throw away a moss, that's fine. I can throw away a stone and a pine cone. I'm not going to complain about that. We actually want to keep the beet and pineapple seeds. I was harvesting those couple by hand just because I didn't want to accidentally swipe the taro root. So I'll go back to swiping now. And it's fine that I caught a few pineapples. They'll eventually fall in line. Alright, so our beets, we want to plant these. We're going to need 10 beets to put in Mayor Lewis's fridge later. I have advanced knowledge of this quest. I've done it a couple times now. So I know we're going to need it. I hope that was enough star fruit. Okay, we do need a few more pineapple seeds. I hope that was enough star fruit. I'd hate to have to chop pineapples down to put more star fruit down. but it should be close. It should be close to enough to cover the whole farm. Oh, I need one more. I'll do 2 just to be on... Actually, I'll do the whole row just to be on the safe side. I believe we're going to already have enough starfruit to make all of the Junimo huts we need. So I guess when we get to that point, I'll check again and make sure. All right. And we're all the way down. We're completely covering all the tillable ground here, so those are going to be just enough to cover where we just put those beads. And then the money will just start flowing. Once we're done, you know, we're very close to done with that Ginger Island farm layout. And then we just start selling pineapples every week. And that'll be a very normal income then, very regular. Alright. Throw these. Let me look at the one. I don't even have one on my rod. Throw these in there. Throw our magic rock candy there. We already have enough for an entire other run. We don't have enough bombs, but I don't actually intend to be doing another run very soon. We'll store our deluxe speed grow here. Alright, I'm thinking we don't really have much else going on today. Oh no, today was the last day for the lava crab. Okay. Okay, well we can see if we get lucky. We can see if we get lucky. We'll just go do a little bit of gold farming and see if we find a lava crab. I would like to finish that one. And it helps to get us closer to that crab shell ring. Okay, we just need to go around swiping at all the red rocks. Nope. Alright. Start from the top. Start from the top. So many red rocks. No crabs. And I'm not even going to, mine the stuff. I'm just looking for the crab right now. Not even gonna bother. Seems like such a shame I'm walking by all this gold ore. That's a different feeling. Okay, not finding any crabs. Oh, there it is. That was the one. Alright, we can go to bed now. We can go to bed now. We don't have to push it any later. That was our goal. Okay. Bounty lava crab. Talk to Dimitri. Oh no, I didn't know that was going to be part of it. I thought we just had to do it. Oh well, so we failed. So we failed. We killed a couple crabs. Not entirely wasted. We killed a couple crabs. And don't forget our 1 gold that we're going to get for selling this dwarf scroll. Every 1 gold counts. And let's go ahead and make these crab pots. I can only make one. We don't have a lot of copper bars. We don't. So let's make some copper bars. We want a good dozen or so crab pots so that we can get those snails in short order and start hoarding that kind of stuff. Alright, excuse me, sir. My spot is here. That's where I sit for our evening pets and fire. Have a sip of tea here. Still just that legend pond coming in clutch. Alright, we got a butterfly somewhere. I'm not gonna go chasing after it. If you were short on cash, then yeah, sure. Go chase after that butterfly. It's 50,000 gold. It's free. But our income is kind of fine. It's not worth it to go running the whole way around the valley looking for 50,000 gold. I've got 20 right here in front of me. Alright, let's put our copper bars back. Send our strawberries out the door. And the mangoes. And then make our crab pots. Oh, right, we need wood. Alright, we need some wood. I mean, maybe it's time for us to... Yeah, we've already done that recently, so I guess it's time for us to clean up Cindersap Forest. Let's make our too many obelisks right now. Put one there. The other one down by the southern entrance. So that we can get back and forth to the forest faster. Seems to be, in my opinion, the best way to use those is to just go from the house to the southern entrance. You're close enough to the northern entrance already. And unless you've got, like, you could definitely do some creative stuff with that. You know, you could set up your farm to have like your processing sheds in the southwest corner, farthest away from the house. And then you could use that to go back and forth between them. That would definitely be one creative way to use those. How much wood do we have so far? 229. I mean, we definitely need more. We always need more. Let's get ourselves a speed boost here. And have a walk around and look for other trees to cut. We're just... I hate saying it out loud, but we're just deforesting the entire valley right now. Oh, can't pass up a panning spot. Can't pass up a panning spot. And I did hear it spawn another one, but it can be hard to find them in Cindersap Forest. There's so much coastline. They can be very hard to find in Cindersap Forest. All right. Just chopping away. Did we get another level that I haven't used yet? I think maybe we did. I'll stop into the Mastery Cave and check. I'll have to check in the Mastery Cave because I'm not 100% certain. Is there a way to know which ones? Yeah, I mean, I'm here anyway. I'm already here in my deforesting efforts. Yeah, I do. I do have one to spend, so I guess it's gonna be the foraging for the golden mystery boxes. We're not really doing enough fishing to make that worth it. Alright, and we're gonna get it anyway. We're gonna get it quite soon, you know. This is the longest one to level up, but it's gonna happen pretty fast. When we go to harvest that field of 2,900 cauliflowers, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be enough experience to get that leveled up. Alright, we've got plenty of wood now. Plenty of wood to make some crab pots, to start collecting those snails. See how nice that was? Just zapped us straight back to the house. No, wrong bin. Wrong bin. Alright, we could make 30. I think we go with 15. I think we go with 15. Put them in every spot we can. In the one closer to the house. Okay, I think that's good. I'm not going to bother walking down to the other one. We'll just leave these behind. We'll just leave those behind and call that done. Alright, we've got the crab pots planted. We've got them set up. We need to go talk to Robin. And it's a Friday, so we can go talk to everyone at the saloon this evening as well. With it being Friday, we'll definitely go talk to everyone at the saloon. Let me talk to Linus here. Oh my god, even Linus went shopping for a cauliflower at Pierre's. Now that's a surprise. You bought it with what money? Please destroy it. Please don't saw a cauliflower at Pierre's. I bought it. Please don't destroy my tent. Come on. Linus, come on. We know each other. I'm not gonna destroy your tent. He had money somehow to buy one of my cauliflowers from Pierre, but he had to ride to the desert festival. Did I not? I didn't bring the wood. Oh, okay, I didn't have to. Oh, thank God. Yeah, he had enough money to buy one of my cauliflowers from Pierre, but he had to ride to the desert festival underneath the bus to not pay for the ticket. Alright, now it's time to have a look. It's time to have a look at actually, let me give Demetrius a present. I definitely... Oh, I've already done it twice. It would be cool if I could get a rainbow shell before summer. Pierre's shop. Robin bought one of my cauliflowers, except he took credit for it again. That darn Pierre. Ha 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 ha. No, that was mine. Found an ashtray and it smelled really weird. Should I be worried about this? I mean, he's an emo kid in the country. What do you expect? What do you expect? What do you do when you aren't working? Yeah, more farming. Alright, let's go check back at the farm. Actually, while we're up here, we can chop down some trees. Right, if we're gonna deforest the valley, let's deforest the valley for real. They'll grow back. They'll be fine. I say as I chop down the last tree. Prehistoric tibia. Yeah, we can donate that. Actually, it's about time that we go ahead and break open some geodes and artifact troves and see if we can do a museum haul. We can chop our way over to the quarry and see how that tree farm is going. It's only been a few days since we planted it, but we can check on it. Oh, there's a panning spot. I cannot pass up a panning spot. Iron ore artifact troves. I did hear it reset. There it is, actually. Why am I not... Oh, because it's the... I was pickaxing the tree and wondering why it wasn't doing anything. Can I reach it from here? Nope. I have to go around. Let's hope it stays until I get there. Let's hope it stays until I get there. Sometimes they can disappear pretty quickly. It's just a random chance, I think, every 10 minutes whether they disappear. Alright, it's sending us around here. So we got a little mining haul while we were chopping trees. Oh, I think I still have something in the Adventurers Guild to pick up from Gil. And we can check on how our stuff stands. Yeah, the vampire ring from killing bats. And actually we're doing pretty well on the slimes. Haven't killed a lot of Dougies. What about the crabs? We need 12 more crabs. Okay, so we could kind of make that we could kind of make that a goal to go ahead and just kill 12 more crabs one of these days. We're pretty close. We're close enough. We could make that a goal. Alright. I'm not sure if trees can, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not actually sure if trees can spread seeds outside the farm. So it may be that we have to replant every tree that we cut down here. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, we got some wood. Got some carrot seeds I'm not going to use. We filled the entire farm with cauliflower. I do not need the carrot seeds. Alright, what's our inventory look like? Because we could go farm some crabs for a minute before bed here. And fiber. I'm not going to complain about the fiber. This is definitely a good way to farm fiber on level 80. Alright, no crabs. Moving on. We just have to swipe at every red rock we see. Because that is how you find out. There is no other way. Just try to hit every red rock you see. Nope. All right. All right. We're headed to bed. We're not trying to be late to bed right now. Hey, there's our maple syrup for our bear friend. We'll give that to him tomorrow. Actually, yeah, we can sell the others because we're not going to need them. We just want that one for the bear. Alright. Got some forage, a little bit. That was it. Definitely got some wood. That's good news. Good news. Some seeds. And a few things for this bin. We also have that to donate. Tell you what, we'll put that in there. Where does it put itself? Okay, it puts itself up with the geodes, so that's good. Because we'll take that to town with us when we don't have anything else going on. Alright, love you, bud. Love you, Chillin' Junior. We're gonna get our pets by the fire here before bed. Gotta relax before bed. Get those pets by the fire. Warm up those buns. There we go. Fully relaxed and ready for sleep. Alright, take our maple syrup down to our bear friend in the secret woods. And probably check on Ginger Island today as well. We've got luck and ladders, but it wasn't a particularly good luck day, so we're just chilling. We're just chilling. And we can start harvesting our crab pots today. Looking for snails. We got a few. He wants 10. He wants 10 snails. So looks like that's going to work out pretty well. We got 4 already. Love you, bud. Gotta pet the dog. You always gotta pet the dog. You cannot forget to pet the dog. Alright, and let's make this a bigger chest as well. I'm just gonna get rid of... Lewis can pick up the rest of these soggy newspapers. Maybe that's why he was mad at us the other day. Maybe that's why he was mad at us the other day. Let's make a big chest. But let's make it out of stone. Yeah, we just have so much stone laying around. Okay, there we go. So that's our fishing chest now. And it can hold plenty more stuff. Alright. We got anything else going on? We're gonna go give this maple syrup. Yeah, we still need to be looking at that. Gonna go give this maple syrup to the bear. I don't have mass quantities of anything in there, but in here I do. I have 92 salmon berries. I have over 100, so that'll be good for the red. I have not nearly enough purple stuff. Yeah, we're gonna... Hey, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just chilling inside, staying warm, playing some Stardew Valley. We're gonna go give this... maple syrup to the bear. That mini obelisk already coming in handy. Gonna go have a chat with a bear for a minute. There we go. So busy today because it's cold out. Yeah, you are? Things are busier for you when it's cold? For me, it's kind of the opposite. Managing an indoor kids play space. Oh boy. Oh boy, I bet it is busier when it's cold out. For me, it's kind of the opposite. When it's cold out, I'm less busy. I gotta keep the fire going. An indoor sandbox. Oh my goodness. I've had my share of my own children. I don't know that I could deal with that many other people's kids in a sandbox. Got a little forest magic. It's fun. More power to you, for sure. I'm glad there are people like you out there. That's great. That's great for all of us that you exist. I did bring the good stuff, Mr. Bear. There's that maple. Here, I'll throw it on the ground for you. Very ceremonious. My favorite sauce makes me very happy. All right. Yeah, keep your distance, bear. Keep your distance, bear. Okay, we're friends. All right, cool. I'm still not going to put my hand near your mouth, though, so You can stop. I don't care how friendly we are. I'm not putting my hand near your mouth. You're a bear. Salmon berries and blackberries are now worth 3 times the gold. Well, that's cool. I haven't been selling any of them. Oh, hey, we're getting mobbed by a slime there while we stand around doing nothing. I think I might hoard these morels. I have no other way to get morels. And I think the raccoon might want some at some point, so we'll see. A darkness suit. Alright. What does a black suit top with a faded red pocket square? Yeah, no, I don't. You know, we're just not that fancy. We're dull gray shirt and skirt all the way. Emily really did nail it with that. Emily really did nail it with that. Her little dance routine definitely saw us down to our core. And she came out with it. She wasn't shy about it. She was just like, hey, you're a dull gray shirt and skirt. And we had no comebacks for that. That was 100% true. All right. Oh my goodness, we did miss. Yesterday was Friday. We missed buying a sprinkler from Krobus. So that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Alright, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and put these. I've got some sprinklers that I could be putting torches on. Alright. We got a few things. Alright, we'll go throw this shirt in this bin since we don't have a wardrobe yet. Really need one. Really do need a wardrobe. Alright, and I mean, I guess we could go fish for a cave jelly. That could be one thing we do. So that we can make a smoker and then get that smoked bullhead. That could definitely be a thing that we do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go get this cave jelly and make ourselves a smoker. I don't think it matters which floor we fish for the cave jelly on. We do want luck. I saw a video somewhere that the luck does affect your cave jelly chances. Hey. Okay, see ya. I don't know what the odds of that were, but it was definitely not high. So that's cool. Let's go make our. Hey, there's a leak. I'm not walking away from a leak. Let's go make our fish smoker, and then maybe we'll do the bullhead fishing after we go to town and break geodes, etc. Let's go break some geodes and turn some stuff into Gunther. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done that. I'm not really sure that... Okay, hey Lewis, here to collect Clint's business tax. Okay, that's wonderful. You didn't need to repeat yourself. Oh, that's right, we do want to do the steel trash can. Oh, we can be back in a jiff. We can be back in a jiffy. We left at 11:50 a.m. Alright, we just need 5 iron bars. Back in a jiff, Clint. Alright, so that was half an hour. Just over half an hour, 40 minutes. To the house and back. Alright, let's see if we get anything. It's a pretty low chance. But we could get something. I think our... Oh no, we didn't. That's a new thing. It's a pretty low chance. We'll donate our stuff, and whatever we didn't need, we'll just sell right back to Clint to open up the inventory. Early in the game in year 1, I mean, you could, you'd be broke all the time. Come here and the 25 gold per geode would actually be kind of a restrictive price. But now in year 2, who cares? 25 gold. Alright, let's go donate what we can and get rid of the rest and just rinse and repeat. Hey, Harvey's here. New reward. Another new reward. Alright, let's see. Let's see, 5 totem, 5 farm warp totems, a crystallarium. I won't complain about another crystallarium. I think I'll probably put diamonds in it so that we can just be using triple shot espresso all day, every day. Kind of a luxury speed boost at that point. Alright, let's read some books. Note from Gunther. Aww. He left us a note. It's commonly known as goblins. Yeah, the void mayonnaise. We went through that already. We went through the whole goblin void mayonnaise thing. Oh. This is interesting. I wonder what language this is in. Super Cucumber Town. Super Cucumber Town. Duck Mayo Saloon. Strange Bun Toy Box. Okay, but what does all of this mean? Super Cucumber Town, Duck Mayo Saloon, Strange Bun Toy Box. I'm not sure. Toy box. I think there's a toy box in Jazz's room. Duck Mayo Saloon. Okay, this is some kind of puzzle. Super Cucumber Town, Duck Mayo Saloon, Strange Bun Toy Box. That's an interesting little puzzle there. I wonder what we're supposed to do with that stuff. How deep do the mines go? Old Farmer's Journal. Yeah, people send gifts when you're friends. Scarecrows. Collectible scarecrows aren't just for looks, they do work. That's right. We still need to finish up the key quests to get access to the casino so that we can get that final scarecrow, the rare crow. The Secret of the Star Drop. Journey of the Prairie King. Whoa. Not good at those. Not good at those. Study on diamond yields. Okay, there's more the deeper you go. Brewmaster's Guide. Hops. You'll need a keg. Okay, juice. Wheat makes beer. Hops make pale ale. Fruit makes wine. Takes a while. Gotcha. Smoluanu. That's the dwarf sky people. Remnants of a more advanced civilization. Okay. Alright. The Book of Yoba. We're going to gloss over the Book of Yoba. We're definitely not religious. We just plant crops and sell crops. The Mermaid's Pendant. Okay, paid for by Pierre because he sells the bouquets. The Fisherman. Okay. Yeah, very dramatic. Alright, saw something weird in the tunnel leading out from Pelican Town. Their little door hidden in the dark. Okay, we did that already. The legendary fish we don't need help with. Crystallarium. Yeah. Yeah, crystallariums are very useful. We're making use of them already. Alright, Harvey, here's your peach. Oh no, we've already given him 2. Oh, we only just got a short conversation. Alright, and there went Lewis into the museum just as we left. Tell you what am I? Oh yeah, we've got a full inventory and we have more geodes to crack. So let's go ahead and sell him the stuff that we didn't need. The stuff that's not worth hardly anything, I'll just throw in the bin. And we'll crack some more geodes. Crack these golden coconuts. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure that I want to be cracking these. I probably want to leave those alone. Just save those up. Okay, that's something else to donate. Just save up those mystery boxes for when we get later on with the raccoon. We can trade them for golden mystery boxes. And then we can trade the golden mystery boxes for magic rock candy. That's sweet, sweet magic rock candy. Always dreaming about the magic rock candy. It's so good. Alright, let's head on out. Maybe we'll come back and go to Ginger Island today and check it out. Inventory full, so let's... oh, right. I should have done that. Okay. I did have one thing that I could have donated from that second batch. But that's fine. We'll do it another day. We'll do it another day. Did I have anything in here to take with me? No. Alright, the crystallarium. I do think I'm just going to go ahead and put a diamond in that. Where are we going to put it? Tell you what we do. We put it here so that we block ourselves from getting that melon when we're harvesting stuff. Alright, and then we need 1 river jelly, 1 sea jelly. And then we should be able to make a fish smoker. Yep. Alright. So now we've got a fish smoker. Where we put it? Over here. Doesn't really matter where. And we don't have any bullheads in the bin. So we will have to fish that up. But for now, I think we just go check on Ginger Island. We want to catch those ancient fruit as soon as they're ripe, on the first day that they're ripe, so that we can get stuff planted as quickly as possible. Oh, there's another maple syrup. We want to get that ancient fruit spreading as quickly as possible. Man, more talk about the cauliflowers. Smell just perfect and firm too. Alright, I mean, I think maybe you're getting a little hung up on how firm the cauliflower was there, Elliot. But I appreciate that you mentioned it. Juiced up, then back to the beach. Okay. Hiding some buried treasure. Well, it was, but I think we dug up most of it. Okay, Gus is here. Did we already do? I think we did. Yeah, we got the pale ale for Pam already. So we don't have to get it from him now, but he does sell this tropical curry recipe. I don't think it matters to us, since we're not going for perfection. I don't think it matters. Alright. Alright, let's see. Nope. No ancient fruit ready. No ancient fruit ready yet. And I think I mean, maybe not. Let's just get the cash right now. Right? We don't need the pineapple seeds anymore. Well, actually we do. Oh no, I accidentally got some of the taro root. It's alright, I can replant that. We can make 108 pineapple seeds and go ahead and switch over the greenhouse from strawberries to pineapples now that this Ginger Island farm is full. The pineapples are going to be way more profitable than the strawberries. Come on. Alright, so we've harvested a few of these taro roots that we kind of want to replace. I think we harvested more than 6, but... No? Okay. Okay, not the end of the world. Good to go. Good to go. Now let's make our pineapple seeds. And once we get up to just over 108, then we can sell the rest. See, these are going to be almost twice as profitable. Well, I guess not, because they only get ripe every 7 days. But more profitable than the strawberries anyway. But seriously, not actually by much, right? Because it's every 7 days instead of every 4 days. So maybe it's not even worth swapping. What am I doing here? Let's see. Let's go do the math. Let's go do the math. All right. Gonna break out the wiki and the calculator. And we're gonna do the math. Strawberries. Okay, the wiki is really being slow today. It's strange. Strangely slow. Let me load a different web page. And yeah, no, it's just the wiki. It's just the wiki. The internet is otherwise working fine. Okay, so strawberries, a silver with tiller averages 165 per strawberry. Okay, and we're going to get, so we're going to divide that by 4. A strawberry plant is 41 gold per day. Okay, pineapple. Pineapple, a silver with tiller sells for 412. 412. And that is on a 7-day regrow, so divide by 7, that's 58. So it is more profitable by a significant margin. That's good enough to go ahead and swap it out. It is 40% more profitable. So we do want to go ahead and finish doing that. Alright, this is the last round of that. And then we'll head back and swap out the greenhouse. We've had our strawberries in the greenhouse for almost a year now. So we're going to swap that out. I don't like it, right? I've become a little attached to these strawberries. They've been very helpful. But it's time. It's time to make use of the greenhouse. We want to avoid hitting that ancient, not ancient fruit. Rare seed, the gemberry. We want to get our star drop from Master Cannoli. I always thought because it was Master Cannoli that we'd have to get a pastry or something to give him. But it's a rare seed. Sadly, the rare seeds aren't really that worth. Right? You would think that because they're so rare, that would be a great strategy, just to pound out the rare seeds, but it's not actually that profitable because you either pay 1,000 gold per seed and they don't come along very often, or you use half of the crop in seed makers every time. And if you're forced to use the seed makers just to replant, then it's not so profitable. But with the pineapples and the strawberries and the ancient fruit, they regrow themselves. So then you don't have to worry about that anymore. That part of the cost goes away. Or at least gets kind of depreciated over time. You know, you can split the original cost of the plant between many harvests, and on a scale of infinite time, it becomes 0. Alright, let's go get our pets by the fire. And then head to bed. And I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to take a bathroom break for myself. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what today has in store for us. Alright, we did get some money from the pineapple. That is going to start to be a major income coming up soon, as that Ginger Island farm fills itself out with ripe pineapples. Alright, and today, I think we probably, the bookseller's in town today. That is definitely something we want to do. We want to get those books. Okay. Oh, hi Emily. I guess we've started making friends. Unless this is just a timed one. Oh, we acquired cloth. That's why she showed up. Alright, cool. piece of cloth and a secondary item, experiment, and see what unique styles are out there. I'm not going to have a lot of cloth here. That cloth from the soggy newspaper in the recycling machine was probably the only cloth I'm ever going to get. Alright, it looks like we've got a few days left in the season, so we can kind of wait. Love you, bud. Gotta pet that dog. We can kind of wait to harvest until the last day. Really, really want a plate of sashimi. I'll pay top coin to whoever brings me some. Okay, I mean, I should probably upgrade the house and get a kitchen. We could make a cookout kit and make sashimi at any moment here with these fish that we're harvesting from the crab pots. And now that we do have the crab pots, we are going to be using those recycling machines a little bit more. I don't think I really care to make more recycling machines. There you go, Lewis, have some trash. I don't think I care to make more recycling machines. I think 2 is enough. We definitely want to go to the bookseller. We definitely want to go to Robin and upgrade the house. It's time. It's time for a kitchen. We've been here over a year now. We're pretty sure we're staying around. Pretty sure we're staying around. The one-room cabin's been very comfy and cozy. But we've been kind of accepted into the town. I think it's time. Time to start making it home. Hey, Whimsy. Thank you. Waving back. Thanks for stopping in. We're just starting to slow down here, starting to chill. The whole Ginger Island farm is full. The whole Stardew Valley farm is full. So our hardcore goals have kind of slacked a little bit, and we're starting to chill. Gain experience. Way of the Wind Part 2, yes, faster. Queen of Sauce cookbook. I mean, you know what? Why not? We're going to have a kitchen in just a minute. We're going to have a kitchen in just a minute. Blammo. And we already bought all of that deluxe speed grow. So the sales from any pineapples till the end of the month and from our second cauliflower harvest should pay for our melon seeds. Learn 13 new recipes. Nice. And we're a little bit faster now. I'm just harvesting this fiber back here. The bookseller's the only reason I ever come up to this platform. So it does get a little overgrown. Alright, so we've got a couple things we can do. We can... What? Why did it wiggle at me? I don't know. I don't know why it wiggled at me. We can catch ourselves a bullhead. That's I think number 1 here. We can go upgrade our house with Robin. That's got to be a carp, right? No, it was a bullhead. Okay. 1 cast, 1 catch. Fish sniper over here. Someone was throwing rocks at my tent last night. I just had to wait it out. See, there's only it can only be from this house, right? The people that torment Linus have to live right there. No one else would be here. And that's just upsetting. And I don't want to name names, right? I don't want to name names. But I sincerely doubt Demetrius or Maru would do that. Sebastian might. I don't think he really has it in him. I think we're looking at the person right now that throws rocks at Linus's tent. It seems weird to say, but I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. Bought the tastiest cauliflower. Boy, the whole town is still talking about the cauliflowers that they bought. What's up? Infamous cauliflower, right? I know. Except Pierre keeps taking credit for it, like with random people. Fire-resistant lacquer. That's a pretty good invention. You might want to patent that. Alright. Let's upgrade the house and finally get our kitchen. Ah, even Maru got a cauliflower from the store. Alright, Demetrius is up here in the kitchen. I always confuse their lab for a kitchen. Yeah, it is. And that's also not entirely true. We do work during the winter time too. Alright, I know I'm not friendly enough with Sebastian to go down into his room. So, we caught the bullhead a lot faster than I was expecting first cast. So I'm actually a bit free here for the day. I mean, I guess we could farm gold ore or something. The saloon doesn't open until 12. So I do want to just wait outside and step in for a coffee so that I can give it to Harvey. So we're just gonna stand here and wait for Gus. Have a sip of tea. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Let's just buy a stack of coffees. It's time. It's time to just carry around a stack of coffees. Hey, and there he is. It's like you read my mind. How about that? Struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. You know what, Harvey? If you just stick with me, you're not going to have to worry about money here in just a bit. No more worries. Alright, we want to go smoke this bullhead. That sounded violent. Gotta go smoke this bullhead. Show him he can't be the boss of us. It's too bad tree fertilizer won't work on fruit trees. That would be nice. That would be nice. All right. What do we do now? What do we do now? We've gotten to this point. Alright, we could try to solve this puzzle. 100 red items, 100 orange items, 100 yellow items, 100 green items, 100 blue items, 100 purple items. You know, I just don't think... Well, I haven't been hoarding things that hard to just be ready to give away that much stuff. I haven't been hoarding things hard enough for this. I mean, I guess it's only 100 each. Would a pack of winter seeds count as blue? It looks like it would, right? I don't know. Let's just find out. I guess. I mean, it was a blue, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay, well, yellow would be sap. That's going to be the cheapest thing for us to give for the yellow. Green would be fiber, I guess. Would be the easiest thing to give for green. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I think void essence would be purple. I think void essence would be purple. Okay. Now we're looking for what? Red and orange? I think copper ore would be orange. What do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange, purple, green, yellow, blue. Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay. So it's just red we're looking at right now. Anything red. Salmon berries. Ooh, we might have it. We might have it. As long as he accepts those seed packets, then we should have it. Let's go fast. Right, sometimes we just want to go fast. Let's go fast. I mean, we really are zooming. Look at us go. Even on my other save files, I just never really got into the whole horse thing. I'll just walk. And if I need to go fast, I'll drink some coffee. Alright, we're gonna start. Good for you, Kent. Maybe one of these days you'll feel free enough to wear a bathing suit and get in the water. Man, Gus, just take a vacation day, mate. Oh, there's our ancient fruit. You know what I mean? Like, just take a vacation day. You come to the beach and you just serve people drinks. Like, just have a time to yourself. He deserves it. He's always serving everybody. He should really just take a moment and have a day on the beach. Alright, we got 4 ancient seed packets there. Okay, that's a pineapple. Alright. We're making pretty quick progress on the ancient fruit. We've got a whole row here of ancient fruit, so as soon as they all start bearing fruit, this is going to grow very quickly. Zoomin', zoomin', zoomin'. Alright, let's see. No, the seed packet doesn't work. Okay, so we need something blue. Alright, we need something blue. What is blue? winter seed packet doesn't count. So what else can we use that's blue? Alright, there's that. We've got to figure out this blue thing. We've got 8 days to do it though, so we're not really struggling that hard. You know, probably I might be able to just buy like rice from, you know, bags of rice from Pierre. I think that's blue. Oh, right. Our obelisk makes things a lot faster. I don't have to run, don't have to stomp on all my cauliflowers. Alright, so this stuff can go back. What's blue? I would totally be willing to just give him iridium ore. 100 iridium ore. That might seem wasteful, but I've got so much of it. I've got so much of it. What else would be blue? Nothing in here that I have a bunch of, that's for sure. Crystal fruit, I don't have a lot of that. Blackberries might be blue, but I also don't have enough of those. Yeah, I just don't have a ton of blue stuff. Alright, so I wonder how late does Willie keep the shop open for the ferry? Or do we have to wait till tomorrow now? I'm totally willing to just put 100 iridium ore in there. I have so much iridium ore. Alright, how late do we keep this open? Nope, it closes at 5. Okay. Alright, so another day. Another day, probably just tomorrow. We'll go donate that iridium ore tomorrow, I guess. And get that quest done and get some pressure nozzles. And hope and pray for more lightning storms so that we can collect battery packs. I'm just randomly running around right now. Alright. Whoops. There we go. So now we've just got the exact 100. And I'm carrying around a stack of coffee. That's just going to be the Harvey stack here. Just going to be the Harvey stack. Yeah, that apple can stay. Someone else can eat that apple. Alright, we do need to make more. Do I want to be using up the gold that I have on quality sprinklers, or do I really just want to wait? Do I really just want to wait for battery packs? This is an existential question here. What am I doing? I keep hitting the workbench instead of the mining box. Alright, it's kind of an existential question. Do I want to make a bunch of quality sprinklers to handle this one row? Uh-oh. Oh, there's actually 2 rows here. Okay, so definitely need a sprinkler here. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. Oh, can't pass up a panning spot. I think I might want to just wait for the iridium sprinklers. As soon as I can make one iridium sprinkler, my very next iridium sprinkler frees up 4 quality sprinklers. Right there. Well, it doesn't actually free up 4, but if I can put a pressure nozzle on it, then it does. Maybe more than 4. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just... The future iridium sprinklers that I'm making will push the quality sprinklers out to the edge. And that will be the course of action that we take. I've never actually used the pressure nozzles before. I've always just felt good enough with iridium sprinklers. So it'll be nice to see how much further they can go with those. All right. We're kind of in early tonight, you know? We're not really being pressed to do anything in particular. So let's have ourselves a nice little back rub by the fire. And just chill with our pup in a fedora here. Have a sip of tea. And head to bed. Hey, we don't get anything for our trash, Lewis. No, he's right though. We should be paying him to come collect that. Steel trash can's ready. Okay, we can go upgrade the trash can again. We can go upgrade our trash can again. Alright. Oh, love you, bud. Gotta pet the dog. Gotta pet the dog. What do we have? Alright, so we'll upgrade our trash can. We'll go to Ginger Island and turn in these 100 iridium ore to hopefully finish that quest and get ourselves some pressure nozzles. It's a Monday, so we'll check our special orders board. We might have something. And we've got another couple days left. We're going to leave this until the last day of the season. We're going to leave this until the last day of the season. And maybe hope that we get a giant cauliflower in here somewhere. We have a chance. Anytime you're between iridium sprinklers, that's when you have a chance at getting a giant crop mutation. Alright. So let's go. Oh, right. I'll wait a day though. I don't want to accidentally harvest. I don't want to accidentally harvest the cauliflower by just running around picking stuff up there. Was that the 10 snails that we need? No, we're 1 off. We're still 1 snail short. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know. I mean, we just go wait for Clint to open. Check town for panning spots while we wait. It's kind of a bit of a routine there. Toss some trash cans. Check for panning spots. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. But it did successfully waste our time. So it'll be 9 o'clock by the time we get back. Yay, steel trash can. And go ahead and upgrade that to gold. The trash can can be a lot more useful than you might think. As far as tools go, even though it is kind of the last priority to upgrade it. See, the Gus's famous omelet I'm never going to get. The Juicy Bugs Wanted, I could definitely get that. You can go down into the sewer. We could do, let me go talk to Kent here. You can go down into that mutant bug lair down there and make it very far into that quest in just one outing. But for now, we're just going to go back, see if he'll accept our iridium ore as a blue thing. And then maybe we'll do that after. We're going to zoom our way over here. Zoom our way over. Oh, the pineapples are... Alright, that is a big pineapple harvest. I'm going to carefully pick the ones near the taro so I don't harvest the taro. But let's do this. This is going to be a lot of gold. See, we don't need to be carrying around this many gold star pineapples just to eat for health and energy, so we'll be able to sell some of those as well. Because one gold star pineapple is just about the entire health and energy bars. Gotta love the iridium scythe. Alright, let's do that again. Let's carefully pick the ones close to the taro. Alright. And then send them up to the shipping bin. Ship them off. I just want... Who collects this shipping bin? Who collects this shipping bin? I don't think we've ever addressed that. See, 50, 40, and we'll take half. That's another almost 40. That was 130,000 gold right there. And that's not even the whole field yet. So that's going to be once a week. Alright. No! Oh man, so what blue thing? Alright, here comes the wiki again. Because this is my third attempt at putting a blue thing in the bin. Grange, Prismatic Grange quest. Man, the wiki is being really slow today. That is very weird. I wonder who's their host. I wonder if there's something being bad today on the internet. Quests. Keys Prismatic Grange. List of Mr. Keys Special Order. Keys Prismatic Grange. Okay. Blue. Joja Cola. Okay. So we have to go buy 100 Joja Colas from the Stardrop Saloon. Okay. That we can do. Oh, you can just buy them straight from Joja Mart? Alright, let's see. If we can just buy them straight from Joja Mart, then I think that's what we'll do. Instead of standing in front of the machine in the saloon, getting another soda 100 times. Thanks, Robin, for your work. I appreciate it. You're doing a great job. Alright, let's see if we can just get 100 Joja Colas. You know, yeah, we're getting ready for a snowstorm. Just chips and soda, the essentials, you know? Alright, that was good. That was good. We can get this out of the way. I'm struggling then to think of, like, first of all, why would he not accept iridium ore? We can all agree that's blue, I think. And he accepted the copper ore as orange. So maybe it's just a very light shade of purple and it's not blue? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm a little upset with this Mr. Key at the moment. I feel like I've been unfairly treated on this one. Alright. Alright, so I think we said the first thing to do is get this deluxe fertilizer recipe, yeah. Definitely get that recipe first. And then we can start looking at possibly the key to the town and then pressure nozzles. Although I think the pressure nozzles might be more important than the key to the town. The key to the town can be very useful. Like for going to Ginger Island after 5 o'clock, for instance. So I guess we go ahead and go farm some bug meat for the rest of the day today. It's the 22nd. We're gonna wait for the last day of the month to do our harvest day. Oh, we can put the iridium back. We don't need that anymore. We are going to need more gold as well, but yeah, no matter what, we're going to need more gold. So we might as well get used to gold farming again for a while. Because gold is also an ingredient for the iridium sprinkler. So even if we've decided we're not making any more quality sprinklers, we still need to farm gold for the iridium sprinklers. We have so much iridium ore. I think we're good on that side of things. I think we're good on that side of things. I think we'll have plenty of iridium bars. It's going to come down to the gold and the battery packs. But if we have decided that we're done making quality sprinklers, then it is time to get back to making garden pots, which we might be able to make all of the ones we need almost immediately. We have 30 refined quartz right now. We could make 57 more immediately, so yeah. Alright, let's go and just farm some bugs. Let's go farm some bugs. Yep. Oh, hey Harvey. Oh, that does sound stressful, Harvey. Yeah, that does sound stressful. Okay, I guess we already talked to Kent. Jody bought a cauliflower. First time she's seen one in a while. Filled the house with an unconventional odor. I don't even want to know where Pierre found that thing. Oh, look at her. She's even almost crying here. Anyways, yeah, let's change the subject. I threw one of your cauliflowers you sold us into my compost bin. But on the bright side, the worms are really loving it. They've never looked happier. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a great taking a walk when you're stressed about something or you need a little bit of time to think about is always a good idea. All right. Smell just perfect. So Elliot really does seem to like the cauliflower. Like generally he likes it. I wonder if that's a clue to that he actually does like cauliflower. Alright, I mean, this is not a bad place to farm fiber as well. I think we have a higher chance of fiber if we use the scythe. I don't know. Maybe that's just after we get the haymaker enchantment on it. But this is definitely a good place to just farm the bug guts. We'll see how many we get from here. And then I think we go farm like level 15 and 25 in the mine. Some of those early levels have a lot of bugs on them. I'm at this point, I'm kind of tired of talking about my cauliflower with everyone. I'm ready for the melons. I'm ready to talk to people about the melons. Alright, let's head to the mines. We only got 15. We need 100, don't we? Yeah, 100. So we only got 15 from that. Let's go farm some of the lower floors in the dungeon, or higher, I guess, depending on how you look at it. And try to rack up some bug guts. Woof, that's another violent thing to say. Alright, usually there's a good many bugs here. It's conspicuously empty. Alright. We'll just keep it moving. There's a few bugs over there. Oh, there's a good many. Okay. Oh, and the crab. I was confused there. I didn't see the Dougie pop its head up, but I did kill it apparently. Alright, let's get those bug guts. Yummy. Yummo. I'll keep, yeah, see there's a flying bug. That's a couple bug guts there. We'll just keep doing this. The 5, 15, 25. Small magnet ring. Yeah, it's not really worth destroying stuff there on that floor. These upper floors don't really have anything useful for me. Just rinse and repeat. It's 8:40 p.m. We can do this for a little while longer. And I think we'll do this instead of this farming seems to be more efficient than the mutant bug layer farming. Any bugs? No. Any Dougies? No. Could have done that all day. Just chasing him, trying to get him with the sword and missing every time. Alright, any more bugs? Any more bugs here? No. Just have a look around. We're gonna head home here. I am gonna go one more floor and see what's down there. One more floor. Alright, not seeing anything. Let's head home. Let's head home. How many? We got 48. That's almost half. So definitely we'll just come here and finish out that quest by doing it that way. That went pretty well. Robin working late into the night, man. Robin, take a break. Go home. Get some sleep. Algae soup. I'm just gonna sell that. I don't need that at all. And the rice shoots as well. I'm very much done with the rice shoots. I'm gonna hold on to this yam just... Oh, and we finally did get our ancient seed artifact. Alright. Finally. So that's one more ancient seed packet. That's one more ancient seed packet that we get. And we at least get to check that off of the donations. Alright, lots of stuff. And I guess we can always just make more iridium bars. We have so much iridium ore. And in the end, I guess we can just swap to blacksmith and start selling them if we have too many. But for now, we're going to hold on to them. We're going to hold on to them. Alright, and if we are... There was a star shards, yes. That we could turn into Gunther as well. Alright, I see that the dog likes to be over here by the fire and the auto petters as well. So I guess we'll all be glad that the house is bigger so that I can kind of rearrange things and be a little less crowded around our favorite evening spot. Pineapples really gonna start coming in handy here. It's gonna start pouring money in. It's an iridium luck day with infinite energy and greater chance to find coal. So I don't know that that really matters to us right now. We're gonna go farm bugs. We're gonna go farm bugs. Okay, I only have one available at the moment. I'll put the other one in the bin. I think it's gonna be a while. It takes them 2 weeks to do their first growth phase. And then we can start harvesting pineapples every week. The flower dance tomorrow, I don't think I'm anywhere near friendly enough yeah, with anyone to ask them to dance. But I might be able to just go and talk to everyone, get a few points. I'm not going to have anything else really going on tomorrow. We want to finish this today. We're just waiting for summer, I guess. We're not going to be good enough friends with Demetrius before summer for him to send us a rainbow shell. So we need to bring Pierre some sashimi. Right, Robin's working on her house. As soon as we're done with the kitchen, we'll do that. Love you, bud. Gotta pet the dog. Alright, and I guess we can go farm some bugs until the museum opens. And then we'll head down there and turn in our stuff. And I guess go immediately plant that one ancient seed that we're going to get. That's a pretty high priority. I don't see any bugs, so we're just gonna reset this. Well, move on to the next floor anyway. Alright. I won't complain about killing Tuggies. I don't remember what the actual reward is for the Duggies. Monster Slayer reward. But it's always good to grab those. Regardless of what it is, it's something that we have available. Alright. And it is 8:30, so we'll just do one more pass and then we'll head into town. We want to go to Ginger Island as soon as we get that ancient seed. Every day that we accelerate the ancient fruit is it compounds. It's exponential. So we want to be on top of that. If we have one ancient seed, we want to go plant it immediately. All right, donate. Get that star shard in there. Get that ancient seed in there. Yep, go plant that ancient seed recipe, which that's the first ancient seed artifact we found. So I don't expect to be finding a ton of those, but if we ever do find another one, then that's another free ancient seed. Oh yeah, we're gonna max that out easy when we go to harvest these crops, if nothing else. We'll hit level 10, or how many? We only got 14 bug meat. Can I just put in a little bit? I can. Nice. Actually, one of the things we might want to do is put all of the 100 bug meat in the barrel, and then we don't have to go back. Then we can just collect up to 100 and it's auto finishes the quest right then and there. For most of those types of quests, you don't need to put the exact ones that you got into the chest. You absolutely can, you know, if you already have 100 of them, you can just put 100 in and then go harvest the rest. Are these beets done? Yes, they are. Alright, that's our 10 beets. We're just going to save those. We're going to put those in Lewis's fridge later. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And then I think I took all of my pineapple seeds back. Yeah, so I'll just throw a few of these in there. And we'll fill in those spots. And then go back to bug guts farming, I guess. Oh, come on. Oh well, I guess I'll just put a pineapple there. I'm pretty sure we still have more than 100 in the rest of it. Alright, we just want to keep those beets. I'll throw those in the chest at the farm. Throw those in here. And when Mr. Key is ready to give us that part of the quest, then we're already set. I've been keeping the bombs in here. Oh, I don't have any cherry bombs anywhere. That's fine. I don't really like to use them anyway. Alright, back to bug guts farming. Back to bug guts farming. Very appetizing, right? We're just going to skip down the 5s because on the 5s you come out immediately onto a level rather than having to come out and then go down the stairs. And this way we can just clear the level, and if we don't find a staircase, we don't find a ladder, we can just head back to the elevator and go to the next place. I'm not doing 35. Okay, so it really is just 5, 15, 25. I'm not doing 35 because I just don't think anyone likes the dark levels. Definitely not walking by a crab either. We want those. We only need, at this point, like 10 more. Alright, the parrot definitely could add up. I can see the parrot adding up. If you were to do, like, put on a high-level parrot trinket and then just spam Monster Musk on the easy floors, you could rack up some gold. The level 2 parrot here is giving me 250 gold sometimes. It is, I believe, a random chance, but it's a pretty high random chance. I'm getting it frequently enough that if you threw on Monster Musk and came in here, you know, you might be able to pull 1,000 gold off a floor. So that could add up over the course of a day if you wanted to just farm it. It's an interesting concept that I hadn't thought of before. Using the parrot trinket to farm gold. Might want to give that a try. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, not because I think it would be a good strategy, especially not for this challenge. But it might be worth doing just for the sake of knowledge, for science. See, every time I get a coin, it's 250 gold. And they are pretty common. It's not uncommon for it to happen. That was 50% on that floor. %3 on that floor. Somewhere, I think it was 25% there. So I'm thinking it's probably around 33%. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around a 33% chance. So if you put Monster Musk on and came into the lower levels here, the easy levels, I think you could definitely just farm gold. That's kind of nuts. Alright, that's definitely a thing for a combat-focused playthrough. I've never done and currently don't plan on doing. But if I did, it would be good practice for me. I'm horrible at this combat. There's at least one bug there. There we go. Sometimes they drop 2 coins. Did I get both of them? I did. Yeah, look at that gold racking up. There was 100 gold there. something over there. How far are we on this? Ah, we did it. Okay. It didn't really give me a notification or anything, so I didn't know. So let's go turn that in. And then we get a fun little cutscene later. Whenever the experiment goes maybe a little too well. It always reminded me of the Skyrim crabs. Somebody tries breeding crabs in an aquarium in Skyrim as well. All right. Nice. Nice. I bet if I give him a bug meat, he doesn't like it. Okay, watch this though. No, he did not like that. He just had me get 100 bug meat for him in the mines, but if you just hand him one, he does not like it. Oh, Lewis, we're in here a bit late. Alright, a baseball cap. I mean, it's nice. It's nice, but I'm not getting rid of my swashbuckler's hat. Not for a baseball cap. I might see how... Ooh, glazed yams, fancy. I might see how Chillin' Jr. looks with the baseball cap on, but I'm not getting my hopes up on that one. And that's going to wrap up my stream for today. Let's see what Chillin' Jr. looks like with a baseball cap on. Once we have our kitchen, we'll have some mini fridges that we can start putting the food and stuff into. Kind of help us. Alright. We'll give that a couple of days. I am going to continue carrying the fedora with me though, because it's very unlikely that I like the baseball cap better. It's pretty probable that I'm going to put the fedora back on him. I can kind of see he looks pretty cool with that baseball cap on, but I don't know that we're going to keep that. Alright, 400 gold from a couple mangoes and a taro root. And we got an achievement or something. What achievement did we get? Moving up. Oh, the house. That's the achievement we got. Enlarging the house. Alright, so we're going to have to do some redecorating on my next stream. So let's check out the dog. We might leave the dog's hat. We might leave the baseball hat on. Let's do our farm tour here. Everything is ready. Except for one. See, we did fail to... I did, not we. I did. This is my failure. I didn't make more scarecrows. See, I did this whole new section of crops, and I didn't make new scarecrows to cover it all. So we did lose a couple. Not that big a deal. I've got to just do better in the future, that's all. So there we are. A whole farm full of cauliflower. And we're just keeping it going. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out and chilling with me. I appreciate the company. And have a great day.